as we empower them and we lift up those that are working hard in community, especially in these unique times, we have to remember that our leadership in Salem has been called to task here. This pandemic has been extraordinary. So as we focus on this profit piece, this profit hour, I thought, well, why not we call in our friends from the Secretary of State's office. Actually, Eloisa, are you here?
I am here. I'm actually in here twice because I have my phone for the camera and my computer because I do have a quick little presentation.
There you go. Say, hey, Eloisa, before I turn it over, I just got to share with folks that I genuinely appreciate what y'all are doing in Salem. If you don't know Eloisa Miller, she previously was with the governor's office, literally lived this pandemic from day one, actually prior, especially working with underrepresented communities and those that are really being hit hardest, and recently transitioned over to Secretary of State's office in the corporate division. I know with the leadership that I saw before, now going forward in the very important rebuilding of our economies, they're in good hands. So thank you very much for your service and for joining us through the years. You've been a regular here.
Yeah, and I appreciate it. This has been really awesome and fun, and a great opportunity to meet others through the networking. And that was really neat. I really appreciate everything that you guys are doing too, Ron. Okay, I'm gonna actually transfer over to my laptop here. So I'm gonna just a quick little transition here. Again, thanks so much, Ron, for having me here. Super thrilled about it. And we're just all in really great company. So this is a lot of fun. Again, I'm Eloisa Miller. I am the Corporation Division Director within the Secretary of State. I'm about in my 7th week in this role, and it's just been nothing short of amazing. It's just been a really incredible experience, really great people. And so I'm not going to go into the details of all of this, but just wanted to give you a brief overview of what the Corporation Division oversees. And so our functions, our key functions are Business Information Center, the Office of Small Business Assistance, which most of you, I believe, know Trevor Leahy. He's the Small Business Ombudsman. And hopefully most of you are also just familiar in general with the Office of Small Business Assistance. They do a lot of great work for small business. We have our notary, business registry, and then also the uniform commercial codes. So these are all of our core functions of the Corporation Division. And I know, as we get into this profit hour, I have no doubt that many of you are watching for press releases from the governor's office, looking through for information about pandemic vaccines, the ongoing wildfire recovery, basically just seeking any information from the office about the status of our state and how we're going to recover. So the profit hour just seems really timely as we continue to open Oregon more and more. And if you have been paying attention, on March 23rd, the governor actually did announce a 10-point recovery plan to help Oregon families and businesses. And she does mention in this a couple of different actions. And one of them is getting small businesses back on their feet. And then the other is safely reopening Oregon's economy. So with that, oops, so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. I gotta move you guys so I can see my screen here. So sorry about that. So with that, if you have been paying attention, again, we have the 10-point economic recovery plan that the governor has announced. And so the question then becomes really, what is the Secretary of State doing for their part, specifically in the Corporation Division, to ensure that we are getting small businesses back on their feet and safely reopening Oregon's economy? So to answer that question, we are actually doing quite a bit through the Corporation Division. And we are wanting to make sure that your time spent with us is time well spent, because your time equates to money. And we know that for you all as business owners,
that everything that we do for you, you want it quick, fast, and efficient. So on the first point here, we have modernized our systems for online business registration, online uniform commercial code filings. You have the ability to search businesses and perform UCC searches at your convenience, just online. And we are continuously seeking ways to implement and adapt new technology to remain efficient for you, and also while being user-friendly. On expanding accessibility, our forms are available in multiple languages, and we do have the ability to provide translation and interpretation for those who contact us by phone. And that really does save time for our diverse business communities or diverse business owners with the accessibility, because they just want to be able to get to what they need and get down to business too. And on that note, we also provide our services in a variety of ways. We have those that call in, we have online, and then also we've been providing videos for folks to be able to use those for knowledge and for training. And in some cases, we are actually offering appointments to meet with us in a safely manner. On scams and deceptive advertisements, this is a really big one, you guys. We've seen a number of scams and misleading advertisements, and we do provide business alerts to notify the public of these scams. We definitely do our best to try to stay on top of this so that way we can alert you. And our message to you on this is, don't make your profits their profits. So if you see something suspicious coming through your through the mail or your email, please contact us before you engage with them. You know, at that point, once you've provided that information that they're seeking, it may be too late for you to recover from that. So just be aware that there are scams and suspicious advertisements out there, and keep the profits in your pockets, don't give it away. And finally, our Office of Small Business Assistance, they are truly armed with resources and information to help you. I like to think that we leave no business behind. We will take in any phone call and email. And if it's something that we can't assist you with, we will redirect you and we'll provide you with other resources for you to connect. Trevor Leahy is the Small Business Ombudsman, which I already mentioned before, and he oversees the team, and they're truly, truly amazing. In 2020, during the craze of the pandemic, the OSBA team helped just over 3,000 businesses and just over 400 year to date. I mean, they're truly remarkable. So just know that the team is there for you, and you'll have an opportunity to meet Trevor later today, actually, during one of the sessions. I believe it's called Tips and Tricks. So he's got a great presentation lined up for you with a lot of great information. So definitely join in if you can. And then also just to address how we'll open safely when that time comes. Our building is still closed. We are offering remote services, and like I mentioned, all of our online tools. But we are looking to offer a hybrid of remote and in-person services to meet your needs as we reopen, because we know not everyone will feel safe coming into the building, but your safety is number one for us, and we'll have multiple avenues for you to continue engaging with us. So as you know, and as I mentioned, I'm new to the Secretary of State with the Corporation Division. And so it's like super exciting for me to come in and also learn. And I have so much more that I would want to share today, but I'm just trying to keep it super brief with limited time. So with all of that, I just want to close out by saying, you know, if nothing else, the pandemic really has shown us our own abilities to really pivot in a crisis. And just know that we at the Secretary of State are pivoting as best we can right alongside with you, so we can stay aligned with your business needs. And then, you know, something that I like to kind of keep a little bit of sense of humor about it. And so I think of, if you know the 5 Ds of dodgeball, then you can do anything. And that's dodge, dip, duck, dive, and dodge. because really that's what 2020 has felt like. 2021 maybe a little bit also, but you got this, we got this, and we're here for you. So really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank you.
You got this, Eloisa. Thank you so much. Yeah, again, I appreciate through the years, you've done an amazing work around community from the governor's office and now to the Secretary of State. I know they're in good hands. And just a quick shout to Trevor. He has been a regular attending, and I can personally testify the work that they're doing in terms of helping businesses navigate. It has been very, very hard. I can tell you personally, our organizations and many others that it's been extraordinarily difficult. So I appreciate the empathy there. I appreciate the hard work, and yes, we got this.
Yes, we do. Thank you
All
so
right.
much, Ron.
All right, Eloisa, we'll take care.